In South Africa and on international stages, Tu Nokwe has captured hearts with her acting and musical genius, first spotted in Shaka Zulu. But in townships like Tembisa, Tu's spirit resounds in hundreds of children and youth, finding their place in society through Amajika, Tu's vision of empowerment through the arts. A victim of apartheid's bound education, Tu's journey of self-empowerment gave birth to Amajika.
And with the Ayandas coming now, and with the professional dancers and singers of Amajika, and with the branch managers that are actually planting branches all over, it's actually coming to fruition.
Tu has dedicated her profile and resources to nurture talented volunteers who man 28 registered Amajika branches. They often share the stage with her as performers, but at Amajika, they develop other talented youth and children who battle against AIDS, poverty, abuse, and barriers to education. Ayanda is one of Amajika's rising stars and role models. An ambassador for South Africa and Amajika, she is changing the role and voice of the African girl child.
First song was called Kono Kona, which means somebody's here. We feel that every day, that actually I'm not alone. I represent a young Lokshin girl who has survived some of the things that might have affected us negatively. So it's praising that spirit which is always around.
Once a month we host spiritual hangouts where we hang around with the Krishnas, the Buddhists, the Christians, the Rastafarians. We invite them to just hang around on certain questions. Sometimes it's a question of God or about ancestors or about how do you worship. And we try to get people not to criticize, because my way of life might be different from yours, but we're actually going to the same place.
The way that Mamdu has served me has definitely inspired me to serve others. To know that I can actually say something to Pretty and help her get back her life back, it makes me feel very good. It's like we're doing what God is doing for all of us. It's like the work of God.
When I'm not doing anything, it's like I'm down. I don't have that confidence, because every time when I come here, first thing when I step into this yard, I tell myself that I'm going to do better, I'm going to listen, I'm going to do right things, and I'm going to listen to my teacher.
But it's somebody who creates more teachers.
Then I think volunteering with the children is something that makes us grow inside. That if somebody is listening to you attentively and carefully and taking each and every note that you have been taught by other teachers, and then they start to give you more strength and power to do better things or good things in life.
We just want to make things happen. That's why we are Amajika. We want to Jiga.
Ayanda, Tepo, Teboho and all branch managers are trained in the Amajika curriculum, Leadership the Artist's Way. Sis Tu explains the central philosophy of the circle of life.
You are mental, you are emotional, you are spiritual, you are business, you are creative, you are which one did I leave out? You are physical, but most of all, you are a spiritual being having a human experience. So for you to balance and have fun with this life, you must always wake up and realize that.
Put your spirit into action alongside Tu Nokwe and Amajika Children's Arts. If you're passionate about the arts and the spiritual hangouts, we need equipment, finance or skills.